it helps if I unmute a microphone. Unmuted but has no signal. I hope everybody can hear me. It looks like it's going through. All right. Welcome in. Happy Monday. We have a little bit of a project this morning. As you can tell, this is not the train we were building on Friday. This is the 40th anniversary steam engine. Now you're supposed to build them to where I think it's this one is facing the correct direction, but I wanted them to look more like bookends, so I had swapped one of them. But as you can tell, they look slightly different. Well, that's because back in August of last year, we had a tree fall on our house, and it knocked this one off the shelf, and it broke. And I've been looking for months to find the daggum pieces to fix it. Well, Saturday, I was going through my toolbox to get a tool from my neighbor, and I found all these. Well, this piece we already had, but I found all these pieces here laying in the bottom of my toolbox. So, since we now have the pieces to fix it, I plan on fixing this, and then we're going to go into our project of the Old West freight train. But also, looks like Devin's done redeemed community Lego build, so let's put this off to the side real quick. Grab our community Lego build. Our main project's right here. Let's see here. Our book is getting straighter. More times we put it in there and mash it up against the sides. All right, so we finished step 6 last time. I'm going to do step 7 today. Or at least this time around. For this redeem. Which is just these 3 pieces here. Turn that down for me. Can't even hear myself think. I mean, I can't hear anyway. Making it worse. So how you doing, Rosie? Book got first. Fantasy got second, and Devin got third. So congratulations, everyone. I again forgot to start Firebot, so I don't think it caught Book's first place. All right. There's that. All right, so we have completed step 7. Jesus. Thank you, Mad Dog. Welcome in. Jiminy Cricket. How you doing, buddy? Shouldn't you be on the road? Or are you waiting to hook up? You have arrived? Okay. You're just waiting to hook the trailers up and haul butt back. Well, haul butt. Do the 30-mile-an-hour trip back. I usually have a hair tie on my phone. Taking it off. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this first. Maybe. All right, so there's that. So looking at, we're going to have to use this one to try to piece it together because I don't know where the instructions are. It looks like this piece goes here. And then we have that there. That there. That one there. Those there. And then just waiting on the guy to fix a tire that he said was good, but definitely not. All right, there we go. We have now, oh, too for close. We have now fixed the train that has been broken for the last several months, almost a year. Yeah, the end of this month would have been a year, but we finally found all the pieces, and now it's back together, and I can put them back as bookends or what have you, whatever I want. Set them down here for now. I don't know if you can see right here over my shoulder, that's my bee ear. This is my bee ear. It's a little bee in the shape of a beer mug. My wife crocheted it, so I can use its wings as a little handle. Uh, just redeeming everything early. We ain't even got going good. No man. Thank you. This will work. At least till the first break, now we'll get a hair tie. Back to work. All right, man. Take it easy. Drive safe. All right, so now we're on to bag 2. Looks like we'll complete the engine with bag 2. All right, so there's the other parts for the lighting. Put this bag of small stuff in the little small bucket. Oh, rude, it got stuck. Come on. Shook me on. Yeah, you shook me. No, no. Nope. Dang it. Didn't catch it. All right. I caught that one. I missed the other one until it hit my foot. Grip it with my monkey toes. Except I have socks on, so there we go. That's what I lost. Hey now, headband. Where'd you go? All right. So we've done our community build. Mad Dog with the total 169 bits. We did our snacky time and our hydrate. All right, looks like we're all caught up. Awesome, got a couple of lurkers. Sweet. Thank y'all for lurking. I won't call y'all out. Y'all want people to know y'all here. Y'all talk in chat. I won't call you out. All right, we got a 2x14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that looks like 14. Now I need 4 of those. Then I need one of these because it's going to go right here. Those must be still over here. These? Kind of hard to tell. Nope, that's definitely not it. There it is. There's that one. Devin with the bed check. Sweet. Or good screen call. Either. That one. That's 2 different colors. One's black and one's green. I need them both to be green. Oh, I guess I hung up. Whatever. There it is. There's the other green one. Okay, so here's these 2 black ones. I'll probably need those in the not too distant future. Got some good news. You got a raise at your job yesterday. Awesome. Turn the music up a little bit. All right. Okay, let's see what that does when the music restarts. Trail, thank you for the alert. Hopefully you had a good weekend, buddy. Music better? All right. Had to turn it down on my side though, because it was pretty loud on my side. You never knew I played Fallout 4? Well, it's been a long time since I've played it. Probably about a year and a half, almost 2 years. I love the game. It's just um I like playing with friends, and Fallout 4 there's no multiplayer. So kind of hard to play with friends, but there's nobody there. Okay, so when you set off to the side, I tried playing Fallout 76. I just could never really get into it because I like the base building aspect of Fallout 4. Uh, I guess the expectations that I had for Fallout 76 was basically a multiplayer version of Fallout 4, where not necessarily multiplayer so much as maybe co-op, where you could build your villages or your outposts, whatever you want to call them, uh, and then your friends could come and visit, and you can show off these elaborate buildings that you've created, these elaborate cities, and that's what I was, I guess, looking forward to for Fallout 76, and it just didn't meet what I was thinking, and I just haven't really gotten into it. It's an MMORPG essentially, and that's just not what I was looking for. I do love the game though. I do get back on there and play it every once in a while. Um, it's just like I said, since it's not multiplayer, um, I play it during times when I'm secluded from other people's. Okay. Need a 2x3, but where is it? There it is. And a 2x6. 2x6, 2x3, 1x4, 1x2, and two. All right. Sorry, yes. Oh no, sorry. All right, and this goes right. Yeah, I used to actually stream Fallout 4 a lot when I first started streaming. Fallout 4, and the other one that I streamed a lot was RimWorld. Loved RimWorld. Still love RimWorld. But there again, it's not a multiplayer game. I mean, I have a mod that makes it multiplayer, but it's still not a true multiplayer. So anybody can control any character. You just kind of have to uh, say, "Hey, this is my character," and name it or whatever, and then trust that the other person is not going to mess with your character. But then, of course, somebody's got to do research. So while your character's sitting there doing research, you're kind of bored. Unless you have other people in your society, preferably somebody who's good at research. You can stick them on research. Set that off to this. Hey, nobody asked you to connect to the other. Yeah, when I first started streaming, I streamed video games, uh, pretty much exclusively. Uh, I started out with what was it? Farming Simulator 19? Yes. So I started streaming in February of 19. So Farming Sim 19 had come out in November the year prior. So that's what I was streaming when I first started. I also streamed World of Warships. That's right. Got a gap there. I don't know if I like that gap, but looks like we're going to cover it up. Yeah, I streamed World of Warships for a little while. Uh, I was okay at World of Warships. I liked it. The very first dockyard they ever did was for the Puerto Rico, and I want to say that was Christmas of 19. And I grinded my tail off in order to get it. Like wind's blowing outside. So I got the Puerto Rico. And apparently, I guess they re-released it as another dockyard where you could actually pay to uh, get through the phases faster. And it became the Puerto Rico or whatever they call it. But I didn't pay for mine. Where's Alex? How are you? Oh, there's one. All right. Can you find what I need can be? I can be your everything. So how are you doing, Alex? Tired, so tired, been asleep most of the day though. I mean, sometimes too much sleep will make you tired as well. But I know you're still recovering. All right, 1x6. That and this. I can be, I can be your everything. Here. Go. Helps if I pay attention to what I'm doing. No, it helps all the time to pay attention to what you're doing. I did a 1x6. I need a 1x4. See, like I said, it helps to pay attention to what you're doing. There's that piece. That, 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 and another 2x6. Community Lego build. I need to put a sound to that so I can hear it go off. So Thursday, we went and celebrated Book's birthday. We went to a petting zoo and stuff like that. And I don't know if I sneezed or what, but my back was hurting on the way home. So, in typical fashion, I had Book walk on my back when we got home to help, relieve the pain and pressure on it, and it didn't help. Uh, and ever since then, my back has been hurting. Not near as bad as it was, but it still hurts. So I moved the lumbar support up on my chair here, about the middle of my back. That seems to be helping a lot. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to make a doctor appointment. Knowing my old butt, I probably threw out my back. I'm getting old. I can't really go to a chiropractor without getting a referral from my doc. Otherwise, I got to pay for it out of pocket. I ain't got that kind of money. How's the Project Zomboid server going? It's going. It's almost Thanksgiving in the game. I think it's like November 21st or 22nd currently in the game. And since the game is set in 1994, uh, Thanksgiving that year was on the 24th. So when I get done streaming, I was going to hop back onto the server and work on a Thanksgiving dinner for everybody to enjoy. Have that, those four, that, and that. There is a slow bro in chat for those playing the Pokemon game. I want these to be. Oh, that's the wrong piece there. Bet that goes on the front. Hey, look, I'm right. There it is, right there. Hey, I caught the slow bro. Need that. That. Falling, fading further, closer every day. Yeah, there. Getting closer every day to the end. That goes there. That there. There. That there. All right, so now then we need this. This. Nope, not those. That. Two of these. There's one. There's two. That. That. All right. That goes there. Goes in there like so. That all goes there. Right like so. I can't remember if it was Friday night or Saturday night, but our cameras went off. And the wife looked at it, and there was a fire in the yard. Fortunately, it was in the neighbor's backyard. We ran out there real quick to make sure that it wasn't just a random fire. And there was somebody out there standing next to the fire watching it, but it was definitely a little weird because I didn't even know there was anybody living in that house. So then all of a sudden there's a fire, and it's like, what in tarnation is going on? People be crazy. And it looks like my red bell pepper plant has decided to crossbreed with my green bell pepper plant because two of my green bell pepper plants have red bell peppers on them. Uh, so I need four of these if I'm only making two. Ain't no sense. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh, because it's two per each of these, so pay no attention to the man behind the microphone. He doesn't know what he's doing. You better get off my sink. You better get down. No, no, down. Whoop you. Good girl. Get down. Better hurry up. Here comes mama. I am still falling in love with you. Not Elvis, but I do like this version of this song. Falling in love with. Yeah, Noodle. She was up on the sink. So the room that our office is in, there's no return duct to the HVAC unit. So yeah, it blows cold air into here, but it doesn't suck the hot air out. So I uh, took one of the little smaller logs of firewood that we have, and I propped open the kitchen window because where we're at uh, was added on. I think they said in the mid '90s. So the original house, right over here, is the exterior wall in the kitchen. And so, of course, there's a kitchen window because it was facing the exterior. Well, so I took that log and I propped that window open because it's an old window and I don't feel like replacing it because it's indoors. So it has no real, you know, function. So I propped it open to help airflow. And she got up on the sink and was, she's in a sweatshirt. But she was up on the sink like she was going to try and hop through because she's a little turd. Oh, she's in mommy's sweatshirt. Now she can be in the office with mommy and daddy. That's all she wants. That and to destroy all the Legos in the room. What you gonna do about it, kitty? Nothing. Time to be alive. And those I know are over here. One, two, three. Oh, I forgot. Devin redeemed the community Lego build. Let me finish this step and we'll do that real quick before ads. Big fat whoops. You miss. Yeah, somehow Noodle got in here a couple weeks ago. She must have snuck in behind somebody and they didn't realize it. But I came in here like an hour later and she was up in a window behind Book's desk and there were Legos destroyed. The wrath of the Noodle. Ah, no! You gotta be kidding me. It's just coming all apart. There we go. Alright, so before I go on to another step and forget about the community Lego build, nothing will. Alright. Those two. And we need two of the gray ones. So let's flip this over. Alright, so we want it like so. The parasite. Alright. There's that step of the community Lego build. Next will be step 9. That, this. We take this. You gotta be kidding me. Just stay together. Permanently. That. that. I need 4 of these. Alright, so we got ads starting in a couple minutes here. Be a 3-minute block of ads. We'll do 3 minutes to get rid of pre-rolls. So when people come into the channel, they get to instantly see the awesomeness that is Tuca. Additionally, doing 1 block of ads once an hour minimizes the interruptions to the stream. Additionally, it gives everybody a chance to take a breather, get something to drink, something to eat, maybe a bio break. It's supposed to be green. Oh, there they are. I will be stepping away to go get a hair tie. And there it is. Be right back. All right. Also, during the ad breaks, I don't build. That way, you're not missing anything. If you don't subscribe, subscribers do not, I should say, you don't miss any of the build. You might miss conversation. Subscribers don't get ads. So if you would like to support me that way, you can. I said you don't have to because you won't miss any of the build. Now, if I'm playing a video game or something like that, you'll probably miss some of that, or you'll miss some conversations that we have during the ad break. Should I not need to take a break myself? But for the most part, you will get everything else. Hey Yeti, thank you for the yerk. Thank you for the lurk. Ah, thank you for the yerk. All right, so I'm gonna set this off to the side for now. We're gonna looks like build the axles. Oh, I didn't just. Nope, I don't want the cross. I want the circle. That's not either one. There it is. Yerk works. It's a Yeti lurk. uh, is that what we're officially calling it now for Yeti? The Yerk. It only works for Yeti though. Yeah, makes sense. Dang it. Here on planet Zero. Did he just do that? Oh, he must have done it last night because he hopped on about 9 or so. He was playing Ranch Sim. I heard him say, "Hey, look, Ranch Sim is on sale, and your wife has it." I was like, "Yeah, I don't think she'll play it though." And he didn't say anything after that. Hero. A friend of mine, Mad Dog, he apparently bought a uh, a game for book called Ranch Sim because it's on sale for like 450, and she had it on her wish list. So you put it on there to keep track of sales for other people's. She didn't want it for herself. I guess Mad Dog decided that she wanted it, so he bought it for her. The good thing is you really don't care what other people think. So Planet Zero. Hey, and I moved them. There's one of them. I need 4 of them. Found 2 earlier. There's 3. There it is. I put it off to the side because I might need this later. And wouldn't you know? Later is now. Yeah, so Ranch Sim is a cute little game. Uh, for the base version, the non DLC, uh, you have a ranch with 3 small fields that you can use for growing food for your animals, so you don't have to purchase it. But you can raise cows, pigs, goats. With the recent update, sheep. Uh, you can also purchase horses, not horses, but horses at the auction, and then you can train them up and then breed them and have fowls or foals. That's foals, because fowls are birds. Foals, and you can train them up and or sell them at the auction as well. Crap, I was supposed to do that twice. Um, but you can take the different byproducts from the animals. Horse shit, horse Worcestershire. Um, I done forgot what. Um, you can make stuff from the animal byproducts like you take the milk from the cows or the goats, and you can make cheese. Uh, you can also make sausage or meatballs with the meat and sell those in town for money. Uh, Strangely enough, there's also some quests that you can do to get a little extra money. One of them is doing some hunting for the hunter. When you first start out, though, you want to make sure that you do the hunting quest for the hunter at least once, because if you do, then you can get the hunting rifle, which makes hunting a lot easier than trying to hunt with a pistol. After that, I don't recommend doing it unless you want to. You can do another quest for the hunter where you go and chase down his rabbit that escaped and bring it back to him. That's a fun one. Sarcastic fun. He does also have another quest where you can bring him 8 wild game meat, which, you can kill a couple of deer or whatever and get the meat, or you can kill a couple of bears and get the meat, whatever. Whichever way you want to do it. There's also an old man who wants you to find 3 relics. Now that's worth some money. If you find the 3 relics and return to him, it's like $2,500, which doesn't sound like much, but when you can buy a vehicle for like 1,800, 2,500 is quite a bit of money. Now uh, the DLC that they came out with added in a desert environment, and myself and Kevin have been working on his farm or his ranch in the desert biome, and it looks like there's 4 different ranches that you can purchase. And so I thought it would be really cool if each of us purchased our own ranch. So the problem is all the money is under one ranch essentially. So we would have to get up enough money between the 2 of us to purchase another ranch. And then one of us could be at one ranch, one could be at the other working, which I think would be really cool. And if you want to, you can be a tree farmer. You can cut down trees, turn them into lumber or planks, whatever, and then sell those in town and replant trees to do it all over again. I love the little kid in this song. Sounds so cute. I have no idea what I just made. Oh, okay. These are the cylinders for the to catch the excess water. Chocks. Steam chocks. Because all my life I've up and I can't deny. Together, together, ooh, ooh. Come on. It's, ooh, ooh. My fat gut caught it. All right, so now we have this. Looks like it goes like so. All my life, I can't get back on there. These pieces get way over there. Noodle sleeping. My mama's over there crocheting. So close to buying Skyrim. I am struggle bussing today with the words. So close to buying Skyrim for Switch. I think I have Skyrim on my computer. And I can't deny doing my best. Get it together, together, together. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Wow, there's a few steps I need to do before I do that. I've played it through on Xbox in the past, but I don't think I've played any of the DLCs. There we go. So Skyrim, and I just put those in the wrong place. Those go there. These go there. Skyrim, that's the one where you start out as a prisoner and then the place gets attacked by a dragon and you escape. I think that's Skyrim. Yeah, okay. Um, there you go. Stupid microphone. Um, so my experience with that game is I've escaped from the prison. That's it. That's all I've done. Well, so like I was telling Devin earlier, because he was talking about Fallout 4. Um, One of the biggest reasons I haven't played Fallout 4 more than I have is it's a single player game, and I got a lot of friends that like playing video games. We play a lot of multiplayer games, and because it's not multiplayer, um, I don't play it very often. Now there are some times where I get, I get into my feels And I decided to be a little reclusive and not hop on Discord or play any multiplayer games for a little bit. And that's when I get into uh, games like Skyrim, Fallout 4, and stuff like that. I just become a recluse. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Getting in my field. Fields are horrible. Hate them. Yeah, she's been asleep. I looked over there earlier. She was napping. Everyone did. Like right now, my group of friends and I are knees deep in Project Zomboid. Is a dick. Put up with all of his shit. My boss ain't a dick. My boss is really cool. Well, my boss is really. My boss can be a little stuck up every once in a while. This is her uh, first job as a supervisor, but she's still learning the job. Being a supervisor is difficult. So a lot of times I'll offer advice on stuff like that to help her out, make her a better supervisor. Oh, stop pushing them down. I just want them to go in. To the bitter end. Let's see here. I very rarely play games with people. I only had my younger brother and his friends to play with when I first got an Xbox, and I only really played with them. They had someone keeping an eye on them, or more realistically, what others were doing, making sure they weren't talking to strangers and such. There we go. I mean, if you ever want to play a game, just let us know. I have 7 years older than your brother. I'm only actually 3 years older than my youngest brother. What kind of games are you really into, Alex? I'm sure we can find a community or somebody that likes whatever games you like. 17 years older than your. Holy cow. Your poor mother. Myself and my two brothers. So we're all within. Wait, what? You didn't tell me to put this on. Oh, wait. It goes on the bottom. Uh, anyway, myself and my two brothers, like I said, we were only a grand total of 3 years apart. And, I mean, it wasn't much better with my cousins. So, uh, the oldest male cousin was born in 81. Then me in 82. Uh, our next oldest male cousin was in 83. My brother in 84. My other brother in 85. The next male cousin was 86. And the last male cousin was in 88. So just bam, 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 bam. It's right there. Why is it not going? There we go. It says it's wrong if it's sticking out the top, but if it's not sticking out the top, then it can't connect because then there's nothing for the pole to go down into because it goes right here in the center. Great. Don't care. It'll stick out the top a little bit. Strengthen me. Uh, I don't think you've told me how many siblings you have. I think you may have told Book. Book says you have a lot of siblings. Oh, you like puzzle games? Like that escape room thingy? 15! Holy cow. Y'all live on a farm or something and y'all needed all them kids to work? My condolences to your mother. Just mom and dad really loved each other that much. That's the wrong. I don't have one that size, so this has to be the right one. But it's short. Oh no. Ah. Across 4 marriages. Woo! There we go. I bet you this is it. Yep, that's the right one. God. Back over to here. How would it put that on upside down? Come on. 3. There we go. I'm enough older than the youngest and cared for her enough that she frequently got confused and called me mom. That's sad. Not too much different from my brother and his wife. Uh, my kids actually thought that their cousins lived at the grandparents' house because they were always there. It's like, no, they don't live there. And they're like, yes, they are. They're there every time we go there. Because my brother and his wife would always drop their kids off at my parents' house. My kids just thought they lived there. My kids were really confused when we told them, no, they don't live there. They're just visiting. That was too. Pull out a little bit. So not necessarily confusing you for mom, but more like you're taking care of me, so you're a mom. There we go. Looks like my bell's tilted a little forward. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Chugga 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 chugga. Toot toot. All right, so we want to flip this around. Good dude. There it is. I'll fill this one little piece, but we can. Grab a couple of pieces of track to put this on so it's a little more stable. All right. The curved piece, but we can get the whole engine on here. The engine locomotive. All right. Welcome to Gates. Getting out of this place. Gate City. All right, so what we did, see, come on, let me pick up the train. So we added in the yellow bar here. It's a little bent from being in the packaging. Trying to straighten it out. So, and then we added this piece here. Now we're going to flip it over to the other side. Add another one of these. Other front side. Yep. All right. And then what else? We're doing these pieces here. Okay, so it's one of each. All right. Oh, that's that one, two of those. These go right here. This one look like so. Beaver is back too. Oh no. I hate fevers. They always make me just hate life. I got that, 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 and that. All right. Taking this. I'll take some elderberry vitamins to help keep me from getting sick, because when I get sick, I am down. You just might as well count me out because I am down for the count. Oh, this is gonna be the spotlight on the front of the train. Okay. All right, so this is gonna get threaded. Gonna get threaded through these little pieces here. So on this other side where we have this pole here, it wants us to thread the wire through those little spots there where the pole is, and then snap the pole in. It can be your birthday present to yourself. Hey, there you go. Listening in the car didn't work. Sad day. Well, welcome home. They're trying to figure out why in the world I'm hearing hey hey. I look up and I see hey hey. All right, there we go. I was able to get it all threaded. So what it wanted you to do was pull the light out and stretch it out, and then put that. But then there's be a lot of wire up here at the front. So what I did is I threaded the wire back and behind this uh, hole here. So let me lift it up and show you what I did. To me, I think it looks a little bit nicer doing that because it's kind of hidden. So I took all the extra wire right here. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. I just kind of pushed it behind this thing right here, try and hide it so it doesn't, to me, it doesn't look terrible. Versus what they wanted you to do was to pull the light out, and then you would have all that extra wire up here at the front, and there's no real place to hide it there. Fun Monday? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a slit in the pole to thread the wire through. There we go. No, I got it. It's just frustrating. That was there the entire time. All right, now then, to pull the wire back through the tube, there we go. All right. Ad starts shortly. 3 minutes of ads. Subscribers don't get ads. I won't build during ads. Gets rid of pre-rolls. minimizes interruptions to the stream. Okay, I think I hit everything before they hatch. All right, there we go. It's got the light on the front. I got the light on the back. Then, of course, we have the fire inside. And now it's ad break time. Next up is the coal car. This go and this one. Weird that I would have two big bricks left over. All right, what rock anthem dethroned Rock the Boat from its #1 spot on the charts? We Will Rock You? Maybe? As far as I know, the only there's that there, but there's nothing there. Here. See, there's two pieces there, which we do have those. Then we have the 4 there. See, there's those two. Rock Your Baby. Oh, okay. I guess those are just extras because I didn't see anywhere where they would be utilized, so we'll just stick them over here in the extra pile. Alright, let me unhook the thing there. We'll start bag 3. I don't know how far we'll get into it, but we'll start it. That's only 2 bags, so we'll probably get through that today. Well, that was more in there than I really kind of anticipated. And then our blocks with patterns. Says freight on it. It's 6 by 14. Imagine that's probably this right here. Along with two 2 by 10s. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. There we go. And lion's den. We all been lost. We all been told. That one. That. That. Nope, that's not it. There we go. One rest. The last time, the only reason we did bag 1 was because by the time we got done, it was almost 2:30. At least this time around, we have a little bit more time. Get a fair amount done, and being that's only 2 bags, we might be able to get the entire set, this portion done. I don't know how that's going to ride like that on a curve. Find out though, I guess. There's a Pharaoh seed in the chat for those playing the Pokemon game. One, two, three. 4, 5, All right, so there, that there. My headset. I could my way over mine. God knows I cried on me. It's over. That, that, 2, 3. 1x8. I need a 1x6. All right. Center. Nobody caught Pharaoh seed. Boo. Rigged. Tell me it's over. Yeah, let's make this as possible as possible. Mash all these down because we put the wheels on first. Never put the wheels on first. You have got to. It wants this to go. Okay. We'll get some more track. Right, so this track came from this kit. Versus the Lego. You can, I don't know if you can actually read it on these, but they say Lego. And these are blank. But they have the same holes in the center for putting the little pins through to keep them all together when you take the tracks apart. And they designed them exactly like the Lego ones. All right. That's why we're doing. All right. In the cold and blow the angels. Yay! Na, 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 na. All right. So I need another one of those curved pieces. And then I need one of these from the F bag. Cold wind blows in the... Na, 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 na. There's the hair tie I brought in here. It's on the floor. Oh, there's my tweezers. What's up, Eco? Go. Echo. It's been a day. I had somebody lurk earlier, and I said that they were yerking. It's been a day. How are you doing? Come on. I want to make sure I don't pinch the wire. There we go. You know, we might not get through this bag today. Come on, work with me. Echo, how is your day going? Hopefully better than mine. Get in there. There we go. It's gotta be mean. Sweet. Thank you for the follow. Even though you might be following me just for the enjoyment of listening to me get mad. Where did I put that Pete? There it is. The insanity. That's what you have followed. The insanity. Snacky time. You know what? That's probably a good idea. Maybe that's what it is. I'm a little hangry. My Country Archer Provisions beef jerky. Not that they've sponsored me, but wouldn't be opposed to them sponsoring me. I eat enough of their products. That'd be awesome. I don't. They didn't even get to pay me. Just send me beef jerky. I'll eat it on stream all day. But thank you for the follow, Echo. H2O. It really, really sucks. Well, water sucks. It really, really sucks. Nope, not you. There's a reason I call my community the loony bin. Crazy up in here. Ah, there it is. Where is it at? There's a Orthworm in chat for those playing the Pokemon game. Welcome in the book. Okay, so we have this piece. This piece? Could be this piece. How does this go? I don't think it is this. It doesn't say anything about having this piece. That came out of the bag number 2. I have this piece. I have this piece. But it looks like it wants this piece on this piece. No, no, I know what this is. This piece. You're supposed to put these together. There we go. Hey, look, and now it resembles that one. Did you order that track you were looking? No, I haven't found any track. What I wanted to do was I wanted to get the wood grain printed pieces to put on my Lego tracks to make them look like the other track from LumiBricks. But I probably could just log on to LumiBricks and buy a bunch of track. All right, we have this Kobe. All right, so now then we make this. Yeah, it was a Lego piece. But Lego apparently doesn't make the wood grain printed pieces anymore. So I would need to go to like Rebrickable or something like that. I'm glad this ain't hooked up because I'm touching both the positive and the negative. Bills paid now for fun. All right, what are you gonna do for fun? This one up here, plugged in. I don't like how they did that. Now you've got to pinch in the wire between here because they have the wire coming in here, but the space is here in the middle. They should have done is had like a one piece, one brick here and a one by one here, and then have the 2 by 2 here in the center, so it goes straight through and not do any bending of the or crimping of the wire. But That's the way I would have done it. Not the way they did it. They put. All right. What kind of game are you gonna play? What game are you gonna play? Your Shire. All right, so that's hooked up. All right, got my bricks with pattern or blocks with patterns. My bad. They don't call them bricks. They call them blocks. Nope, not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not that one. 5. Then this one. And a 1x12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that looks like 12. Bus Flipper Simulator. Interesting. Did not know that there was such thing as flipping buses. I mean, one, two, three. My grandfather actually took a school bus and turned it into an RV. That what you're doing there, Rosie? Taking a bus and turning it into an RV? All right. Cleaning them up and selling. RV flipper. So I saw a game that I am kind of interested in checking out. It's called Car Dealer Simulator, where you go and you purchase cars, clean them up, and sell them. And of course, you know, when you, at first you're a sleazy used car salesman, you're putting like duct tape on a muffler to quiet the noise so that you can sell the car. You know, stuff like that. But then as you advance, you can do actual repairs to vehicles and sell them for a lot more. Oh, I need another one. I'm sitting there looking for the one that I already had, and I was like, where'd it go? There it is. It got buggy, but it was fun. I didn't even realize there was a demo for that. I just saw a guy on YouTube playing it, and I've watched him play a few other games. On the track? No, you were not. Yeah, I watched like the first couple of episodes that he did of it, and it seemed pretty interesting. So I think I threw it on my wish list. Wait for it to go on sale. Right. This goes there. And we need that. Shovel. Lever. That piece. Need two of those. That. And that. Alright. That one goes there. Patches there. There. There's a Viper. It's the Viper. For those playing the Pokemons. Two of those. Two of these. Echo, did you have a good weekend? Don't remember if I asked you or if you responded and I missed it. I say Eco or Echo? Echo. Didn't put this piece. Why do I have this extra piece? Because I didn't use it. Duh. That seems like that's gonna be kind of tall to me, but okay. Put in the wrong spot. These are supposed to go in here. Hey, Echo, we both caught it. Hey, that looks more like it should. Shovel's a little low though. Let's raise that shovel up. We don't want it catching anything as a train's going around. All right, we need battery pack. I'm going to the third hole. All right, there's that. Stuff those wires down in there. Now then, that 6 of those. There's 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 of these. 2, 4, 6. Helps if I read the instructions on what I'm supposed to do. Hey, you walking away. And then we need a 1x10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. You. 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 Yep, that's the right one. Need that. 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 All right. Uh, there we go. Okay, wait. Did I do something wrong here? No. Okay. A little bit of a gap there. Didn't seem right, but okay, whatever. See? Got a little bit of a gap right there. I think that was right, but I guess it is. One by six. One by four. Two of these. This. This. Oh, where's that go? All right, now then this goes. So there we go. So far, so good. Been a pain in my tuchus, but we're getting it. All right, so we need six of these again. And we need six of these again. Hey, there goes the sound of freedom. Probably a 16. Oh yeah, probably F16. We don't get very many 22s around here. This could be a 15. The 15s are usually louder. We get a lot of C-130s flying over our house. Not very many fighters. I used to be a flight engineer on the C-130. Loving every minute of it. Right up until they medically disqualified. Little gap on this one too, so I guess that's the way they wanted it. All right, and then we need this and these two. Getting close to time for another ad break. So let's see how fast we can get the rest of this done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we're close enough that we can snooze it a couple times. Be okay. There's 6, 8, 10, 11. When it pops up, either me or one of my mods can knock it out. Hey now, nobody told you. Get feisty. Oh, come on. Ah, put on the wrong spot. That came off really easily. Oh. And this one is supposed to double stack. Take. He said I don't apparently have over there. Ah, thought I grabbed all the pieces I needed. Oh, there it is. Hey. Nothing else will. What in the world? Oh, what's up, Wargaming? It was weird. It popped up on my screen on my Streamlabs OBS to start watching Wargaming. He's not streaming. I'm doing good. How about you, man? I think you're more entertaining than I am, though. All right, so there's the thing for the ads letting us know that it's going to be in about an hour, but we are going to. It hasn't popped up yet. It was just my Firebot saying that it'll be coming up shortly. Is it really? There we go. No! Oh, that's the last of the thing. So we will snooze ads real quick, and we will find a raid target. But I gotta fix it. Fix my train here. Are you kidding me? Doesn't flip on anymore? Oh, did it break or something? That's not cool. Son of a schnicka schnacka. Glad to be home. Just a heads up, you may want to adjust your stream tag. Stream Raiders is listening. Yeah, the wife just told me that. Don't want to glue this on here. Crap. Let's try it on this side. Look like it clips anymore. There we go. All right. We got a bunch of leftover pieces, though. Big pieces. But we gotta find a raid target. How the heck did you get muted? I don't know. You muted me, I guess. You missed everything. We're fixing to raid out. Who are we raiding to? The only person I have on my list doing Legos is GH316. Let's see. Who else is doing Legos? Maybe somebody fell off my follow list and they're live and I just... Alright, let's go to GH. Raid GH316. Alright, so we got the first raid message for the subs, the second raid message for the followers. We've created our raid to GH316. So, let's bring up our Firebot so we can thank everybody for hanging out. Got several people lurking about, so thank y'all to all the lurkers. Appreciate y'all. Even if you're just, you know, got me on mute in the background, it still helps out my stream, so thank y'all for lurking. Thank you to both Fantasy and Devin for getting first, second, and third. Mad Dog for the 169 bits. Devin for some hydrate snacky times and all the community Lego builds. Echo Freak Show for the follow. Thank you very much. And a first time chatter coming in, hanging out. And then, of course, Echo also did the snack time, followed by the hydrate from Book. So thank y'all very much. And that looks like all of our thank yous for this one. So we will see y'all not this Friday, but the next Friday. And we'll be working some more on the choo-choo. I think we'll probably be doing the water tower or something, because I think we're done with the actual... No, we might have some more cars. So, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.